If you have not been keeping up with the saga between Young Thug, the Rico that he almost beat but took a plea for, the drama between him and Gunna, the real reason on why you should ultimately walk in Jesus's ways for your life and not get wrapped up into the lunacy that is happening in the world. To say it's a slippery slope, it's not a fallacy. It's a really slippery slope because you start just doing crazy stuff. Well, I think so much of this could have been avoided by simply living God's ways, especially the Rico. He was facing life in prison a lot of time. And then in the process, his own artist, Gunna, who is a very successful artist in his own right, signed to Young Thug's label, ended up testifying on him, not directly on him, but just admitting that YSL, the label, was really a street organization. Okay. Sorry for the first time where I said Gunner with the is. There's no at the end of Gunner. It's Gunna. So Gunna acknowledged that YSL, the label, is also a street criminal organization, said it needs to end. Now, he has since kind of tried to remain in Thug's good graces, but unfortunately, Thug has gone out of his way to say, nope, Gunna is a snitch, which is completely outlawed in rap culture. You can do other stuff like sleep with each other's baby moms and sleep with each other's wife and steal money and do drugs and kill people. All of that is okay. But tell on someone else. Well, that's the line.
But being a tattletale,
that is the line we cannot cross.
Okay, actually brag about it. Tattletaling, no.
Rap about all your crimes so the feds can use it in court against you. But if you're going to tell about somebody, that is where we have to cut you off.
Yeah, we can't be friends.
Basically. So, Lecrae and Thug, I'll not really get back into a back and forth, but Gunna's snitching led to which, by the way, the snitching thing is funny because Young Thug's been self-snitching. He's been telling on himself.
That's the whole point. Yeah.
For decades in his own album. That's how a lot of this stuff went out in court. Very detailed stuff about this person did this crime for me on this block on this night.
Oh my goodness.
Crazy stuff. And they got into this whole we can't talk about lyrics in rap lyrics in court and whatever. Anyway, long story
short. He's the literal Key and Peele sketch.
Low key. Yes, you probably can't play that Key and Peele sketch.
I know.
So this is what he said. He said, if you a rapper and you a rat, you just got to do gospel, twin.
Yeah. I also like that you said rapper because you were so
because I saw some stuff to Gunna. If you're
what
a rapper,
does this mean?
So a rat is another word for snitch. I mean, you're telling. Okay. Shout out to Bruce Rivers, the criminal lawyer. He's always trying to get everybody to stop their self-snitching.
Okay.
But this is never kind of snitching. This is the snitching you do on your friends. Friends you really didn't have any street allegiance to. You really just had a business allegiance to. And then when you were facing life in prison for stuff they did, you decided to say, hey, let me get myself out of this situation because this seems like a criminal enterprise and I don't want no parts of this. And I got a rap career and I'm really not built like that. This is now considered a rap.
Yeah, the word fair starts coming out.
Yes.
Hey, that's not fair.
And if you're a rapper and a rat, you just got to do gospel. Now, what is he saying?
Go gospel.
Go gospel. You got to go gospel. What is he saying by that? He is saying that, you got to go be a Christian artist now.
You know what? We would take Tekashi.
I'm not taking Tekashi.
You want to take Tekashi?
No, I'm not taking Tekashi.
There's some mega church out there that'll take Tekashi, though. Not as is, but they're like, we need a new marketing director.
Oh my gosh. So someone asked ChatGPT to explain this.
So Mr. Hoops said, who's he talking? Because real gentlemen would at them.
Okay. So he said he's gangster, but he's being passive aggressive.
Yeah. He's
because real gentlemen would at them. And so Lecrae chimes in on this in a second, which we're gonna get to.
Yeah. So this is Grok's response.
Yeah,
Grok says, Young Thug's tweet likely shades Gunna, referencing his song lyric "Twin, You a Rat" amid YSL case beef, where Gunna's plea was seen as snitching. Suggest he switched to gospel instead of rap. Thank you, Grok. You ready for Lecrae's?
Yeah.
And so Lecrae chimes in and says, you know what? That's a great idea.
You welcome over here too, fam. It ain't a graveyard. It's a garden.
Oh, look at that. I mean, Lecrae already did the, who did he do that song with? Ty Dolla $ign?
He did a song with Ty Dolla $ign.
Ty Dolla $ign is like the Ned Flanders Young Thug.
Chill.
Why you
throw Ty Dolla $ign's under the bus like that?
No, I'm saying
Ty Dolla $ign's catching strays.
I'm saying in the scale of street drama, like Ty Dolla $ign.
Yes, Ty Dolla $ign is not a criminal. Fair enough.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Young Thug, by all accounts, seems to be a bona fide criminal, which helps you out a lot in the grand scheme of rap personas. And so Lecrae hey man, it's
Yeah.
welcome. Here I think what Lecrae is saying is, listen, no one's too far gone.
Come on.
Even someone like you, Thug, and consider potentially giving your life to Jesus.
Yeah.
It's a moment of evangelism.
Wow.
It's a moment of evangelism. Now,
A Protestant strong suit.
I don't know if go gospel twin. I don't know if he means like go give your life to Jesus and then make music from that space, or
Yeah.
like just like do it as a career.
Yeah, I think he's like go work with Kirk Franklin. Sounds like what he's saying.
I think. No, that's Lil Baby got a song with Kirk Franklin.
Did he really? That's amazing.
Look it up. It's on the Space Jam soundtrack. It's actually a slapper. Just Blaze and Kirk Franklin got a song together. Yeah, wrong. Atlanta rapper. But yeah.
Wow. Wow.
So hold on. Look up. Maybe Gunna does have a gospel song. Look that up for me.
He actually? Is Lil Baby admitting to being a rat in this song?
No. I think it's interesting that all of this is kind of overlapping, and I think Lecrae telling him, "Hey man, it's not a graveyard, it's a garden." I like the way he phrased that. That got
Come on.
some redemptive quality in it. I pray all these brothers find Jesus. Like at this point, if you're Young Thug, at what point do you come to the conclusion that like trying to do it your way ain't the way?
Life in prison.
Right? Like you made it by a slither. What did Trump say? A cat's whisker.
Did you say that? That's fire.
I lost by a cat's whisker, something like
Wow,
that.
that's great.
I lost by a cat's. So it's like if you almost faced life in prison for running a criminal enterprise, and your lawyer got you off with a suspended sentence. You can't come back to Atlanta ever again, right?
That
Can't
really
be
the
around.
rule?
Yeah, he can't go to Atlanta.
Oh no.
He's basically on parole or probation for the rest of his life, I think, or for like 30 years, something crazy. Like we have to keep checking in. He's all that. Wouldn't this make you go, maybe doing it the way I've been doing it is completely backwards and asinine, despite you being rich and famous? Maybe the way I've been doing, and maybe instead of telling someone who's a rat to go gospel, maybe I should actually examine and see if there's something to the gospel. And Lecrae extending an olive branch could do that, because I think this is the longest Thug has been clean, because
wow.
Yeah, I mean there's a cocktail that dude was doing, from pills to pretty.
Has he ever been in prison for a long time?
He's been in jail. I don't think he's ever been in prison. He was down for like that trial went a long time. It went like a year and a half. He was in jail. He was down bad. Yeah, and so I don't know how this thing maps out and plays out, but I think as Lecrae is extending an olive branch, like I would really consider this. See if there's any chance Young Thug responded to it. I'd be curious.
I have a question.
Sure.
It seems like Young Thug may be in the category of peoples that need to go away for the rest of their life in prison to be redemptive. This was my case for Diddy not too long ago. Mm-hmm. Who are your top 5 people
oh my gosh.
that need to go away to prison for the rest of their life to probably find Jesus? Diddy, Young Thug.
Well,
finish off the last 3.
I don't know if I would put Young Thug there. Like I think Young Thug still can turn it around. I would say R. Kelly.
Okay, R. Kelly.
Probably Diddy.
Okay, Diddy, yeah.
Probably. Oh, you said rappers or just people?
People.
Well, what's her name's there? Maxwell.
Ghislaine Maxwell. Wow.
Ghislaine Maxwell. Yeah, probably her. Andrew Tate.
That's a good one.
Andrew Tate. I don't think Andrew Tate's gonna find Jesus without losing everything.
Diddy, Ghislaine, Andrew Tate. Give me 2 more.
2 more.
Yep, we're doing 5. Top 5.
2 more. Oh gosh, 2 more. That's gonna be hard. I don't want it to be Kanye.
But like
Nick Fuentes.
No, Nick Fuentes would fit right in.
He would fit right in.
He would shave his head and start stabbing black people.
Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby's a good one.
Did Bill Cosby come back to Jesus? In
no.
prison?
Kim Jong-un. Thanks, chat.
There we go.
Thanks, chat.
All right.
By the way, Godly Ambition, available right now for pre-order. Learn how to build some meaningful habits in your life. Meaningful habits that give you that balance between the super practical, productive, and the spiritual, supernatural side of things, the growth the spiritual growth that you're looking for. Exploring in this book, going over the basic building blocks of how to move the needle forward, as well as recognizing the difference between selfish ambition and godly ambition, and helping you clarify your identity, understanding why you're here, the difference between God's purpose, your assignment, and your calling. Those are all very different things, and I think you guys will stand to greatly benefit. Go pick this up. This is actually a galley copy. The actual book is going to be a physical hard copy book, and it's available now on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. I know usually we're asking you guys to pre-order on our website. This time we're asking you to go to Amazon. You can get it for $23.99. Barnes & Noble, you can get it for $26. And then after you do that, you go to mygodlyambition.com. You click the claim pre-order access. You take a screenshot of your receipt from Amazon and Barnes & Noble, and then you upload it right here. You get the first 3 chapters, including the intro chapters. There's actually 4 chapters, as well as a very, very dope worksheet on how to discover your godly ambition. Okay, so that is available right now. Do me a favor, pre-order it. We're 2 months out. We need you guys to pre-order it. It really helps us out. And you get the first 4 chapters of the book and amazing worksheet to work through. I think we're going to do that worksheet on a stream here soon. So do me that solid. Pick it up. It means the world to me if you would. If you got $25.